Those who enter the crypt unprepared soon join the dead already.
I'm glad you're here. I was dreading having to do this without backup. I sent Tribune Brimstone a mail asking if you would forward our summit invitation to Smodor, and his response was to order you to meet in person. Oh boy. Yeah, no way around it now. This is too important a cause. I had hoped it wouldn't come to this. I don't want to see his disappointment in me. He has nothing to be disappointed about. You did what you had to do. And I'll do it again to save Brom. Or any of you. No one is dispensable. Not even for the glory of taking down Scarlet. I know him. He'll understand that. He's lost people too. Thanks. I needed to hear that. Let's get this over with, okay? Let's do it. I hate reading aloud. I don't know if I've mentioned that before.
Well, Rox, you're actually showing your face. That shows courage, considering what you're here for.
Tribune?
You want me to talk the Imperator into attending your summit, and yet you disobeyed my order to end Scarlet.
I had to make a battlefield decision, Tribune.
If it hadn't been for our friend here, Scarlet would still be out there murdering people and ruining Tyria one city at a time.
Yes, Tribune.
At ease, soldier. Excuse me while I discuss this with someone I know I can rely on.
I know that look. You don't have to defend Rox, you know. Well, you sure haven't lost any of your drill sergeant charm. I know, I'm rough on her, but somebody has to be. She's too soft inside. She'd have been dead long ago if I hadn't toughened her up. You going to punish her for not killing Scarlet? Nah. I understand why she did it. Besides, she's a free agent now. She and I don't need to see eye to eye anymore. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm not going to give her grief when she needs it. What does that mean exactly? Ask her. All I can say is that I'm responsible for her. I'm not responsible for her anymore. Anything she screws up doesn't reflect on me. She's on her own. Got it. So she told you why we're here? Not much. In her mail, she mentioned something about how you want Imperator Smodor to attend some strategic gathering. We need to talk to him. We need you to talk to him for us.
Tribune, we also have information that will interest you and Imperator Smodor. It's about the Elder Dragons.
I know. Words reached me that Mordremoth is active.
That's an understatement. It's been destroying entire forts. We're not sure how far it can reach. The Black Citadel
Has enough to worry about with branded and Ascalonian ghosts.
And if that's not enough, it takes everything else we've got to keep the Flame Legion off our ramps. Before you know it, you'll be adding Mordremoth to that list. Tribune, the branded are contained to one region. Mordremoth is quickly spreading across all of Tyria. It has already reached as far as Timberline Falls and Kessex Hills. Mordremoth reached Charlands. I fought its minions in the Iron Marches. That changes things. How bad is the situation? Bad enough that no one in Tyria can afford to ignore it any longer. That's right. What happens to us if everyone else's armies are destroyed because we Char kept to ourselves? We have to stand together. We have to take on the greatest threat first. That's Mordremoth. You don't have to tell me how dangerous Elder Dragons are, but convincing me and convincing Imperator Smodor are two different things entirely. There must be something we can do to convince him.
As a matter of fact, that's why I asked you to come in person. I carry Sohathin, my blade. It's said to have the power to reverse the foe fire.
Is that true, or just a myth?
I plan to test it. After years of research, I finally found the proper combination of elements to unlock the sword's powers.
You could rid us of all the ghosts?
That's the idea. We do that and Smodor will have less to worry about. Then we can convince him to attend the summit.
I've researched the ritual, and I learned a lot about Ascalonian history. The story began over 1,000 years ago, when this ritual was first formulated by the humans' gods, the Six. Please go on. The Six gave them magic. At the same time, he also gave one of them a magical crown and 2 magical swords to protect the kingdom. Sohathin and Magdair, and King Adalbarn had inherited the crown. Exactly. The crown was designed to break into 4 parts. When the fragments are separated, they're hard to see. This was a safeguard to keep the powerful item from falling into the wrong hands, and the crown is required for the ritual. It is, and Adalbarn enacted the ritual with Magdair. He became a ghost. But the crown was preserved and found by Char... But the crown was preserved and found by Char, who entered the area later. They toyed with it and the fragments were lost. And you found them? I found one. I'm asking you to go find the others. The fragments work like magnets to each other. Once you have one, you'll feel a pull toward the others. Even after all this time, you're sure they're there. I'm hopeful. We need the crown. We need the crown to perform the ritual. Might as well assume they're there. You, Ritlock Brimstone, are going to perform a ritual. If it means I succeed at breaking the Foefire curse, I'd put on a robe and call myself Shaman Brimstone. There's a lot at stake here, my friend. Point taken. I'll go find the crown fragments. Rocks can help you get set up. And away we go to find the other 3 crown fragments. This is going to be 3 more open world events.
Time to do some real damage.
First one is over here, by the town, just north of town of Nolan, in the ruins of Oldgate, which, if anyone played Guild Wars 1, is probably fairly familiar with this area. I actually have not played Guild Wars 1. I just happened to watch them. I've watched a Let's Play. Let's put it that way, and I'm familiar with this area because of that. So as you guys may or may not have noticed, I've actually completed the heart in this area. I had not been in this area with this character prior to last night when I tried to do this the first time. While I was here, I decided to complete the event, or complete the heart. Not sure what the hell's going on here.
Feel the fury.
Because this event has started before I got here. I don't know who I'm supposed to. Where is this going? I'm not quite sure. No, okay, he's building another machine, which is, I don't know where. Over here. Okay. So basically, my job here is to defend this guy, that guy right there, Rel Crankmane, as he builds these 2 machines. He already built one, so now I have to defend him as he builds the second one. Again, fortunate for me as just having to do this a second time, but I guess unfortunate for this video. I get to skip some of it. Phone's connected to the ankle bone. This guy's a jerk.
I feel good.
Next thing hit me really far and hard.
All that's left is configuring the remote configuration and tempo. Ah, isn't she a thing of beauty?
Alright, he's done. There's the first crown fragment over there.
She started. Ghost control check. My work here is done.
Now I get to move on. And we're going to go to Blaze Ridge Steps, which before yesterday I also had not been in with this character. As you can see, I walked all the way up here. Fortunately, I didn't get any closer waypoints. We're going to have to walk there again. appears that this event is already complete. It's actually happened to me yesterday as well. I'll explain it as soon as I get out of trouble here. You have to find a historian Saren who sits around here somewhere. And basically what happens is, as I pick up this fragment here, basically what happens is he becomes a collection event. You have to go around and find, I forget exactly what, but you have to find items for him by defeating ghosts and so forth, and then bring them back to him. Once he has enough of whatever the collection is, then you can locate the crown fragment, which is right over here. Like I said, it looks like somebody already did it, so he performs like some kind of ritual or something after he gets all the stuff, which I guess that allows you to be able to find the crown fragment. I'm not 100% sure, but fortunately, again, unfortunate for the video, but fortunate for me that I don't have to repeat it. Well, again, I didn't actually have to do it yesterday either. But the event was already completed. That's the one thing about these open world events, is that you don't always actually end up doing them because they're already completed by the time you get here. We're going to go up to Iron Marches. I have been here a few times before for different things in this video, or in my series, I should say. We were here originally for events, for when I was showing you guys how to do dailies, and of course I was here not that long ago for another chapter of the Living Story Season 2. I'm going in the wrong direction. Let's go this way. Which had more open world content, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I don't necessarily dislike it. Like I said, it kind of sucks a little bit, I guess, for the sake of doing Let's Plays, because you don't actually learn how to do them, because I'm not doing them when they're already done. But it's kind of nice also if you're kind of just trying to get through it. Like, this is now my third, fourth, maybe fifth time doing this. So it's kind of nice that I can just skip through some of it. I probably am not going to be able to skip through this. I'm assuming this... No, somebody already started it. It's not finished, but somebody did already start it. Okay. So we get to see most of this. We'll miss some of the... We're going to miss some of the dialogue, but... No big deal. Where are you going, buddy?
Try and save me. Get away from me!
If we had gotten to this event and started from the beginning, there's a bit of dialogue that we missed.
That wasn't that bad.
She sends those ghastly things or whatever, shadow things, after the children, the Shar children, to start. You have to, and they are all spread out, so you have to like chase them. There's 6 of them. You have to kill everything. And once you kill them, then this part that we're doing now is triggered.
I feel good.
These children, try and save them. Help me!
Yeah, I don't know why they're in spirit. The children are spirits. I don't know what that's all about. When you save them initially, they're not spirits. They're actually children. I guess she kidnaps them. They're in the house right now, or whatever. With the heart.
from here, Brian.
Until next time!
Ghost and a necromancer? I didn't know that was possible.
So that's done. We got our last crown fragment right here.
Even Aldebaran's curse couldn't bind her for long.
The Profire? If she was a ghost of Ascalon, doesn't that mean she will reappear?
Yes, and in time she will regain all of her strength and abilities, even as a ghost.
Great. Let's get out of here before that happens.
Indeed, and urge your young not to play in these woods any longer.
It's funny because I actually never saw the children released at any point. I don't know, maybe I just missed it. Anyway, back to Plains of Ashford. So we have all 3 crown pieces. Well, now all 4. We got the 3 that were missing. Rytlock has the 4th.
You made it. Not that I doubted you for a minute. Have you met Imperator Smoter?
I know you by reputation. I've also received your request. If this mission eliminates even a portion of the enemy, I will attend your summit. What's the plan, Brimstone?
I just noticed they wear very similar armor. The only difference is he has a different chest piece for some reason. And his chest piece looks like Flame Legion, which is kind of strange to me. Especially since all the friendly Char hate the Flame Legion. Anyway, you're back. Did you have any luck? Yes, I found them all. Great, give me the crown. Hold on. This crown is very important to my people. I see. What are you saying? You don't want me to use it? You must promise you'll give it back to me when this is over. When this is over and the ghosts are gone, I'll put it in your hands myself. Alright, tell me more about the ritual. It all hinges on Sahathan, my sword. There were originally 2 of them, Sahathan and another called Magdare. They were given to the Ascalonians as protection against invasion. Go on. A couple hundred years ago, or so ago, Sahathan was wielded by Rurik, son of King Adalbern. He was killed by a Stone Summit dwarf. It came into my care several years ago. How did you get it? Irrelevant. Point is that its partner Magdare is the sword Adalbern used to curse the Ascalonians. I've long suspected that Sahathan is the blade that can break the curse. Okay, so how? I've had my snout buried in old scrolls and books at the Priory. One of the scholars there has been helping me tack together the history. I finally found reference to a ritual. And you trust the source? It's got an Orient stamp on it, which makes it so old it's got to be legitimate. In any case, I have to try. If it works, we'll be free. Tell me what you need. Once we're inside, we need to channel ghost essence into the sword to fire it up. That means slashing lots of ghosts. So high stakes, big danger. Sounds like fun. Let's go. We may be here on a fool's errand, but it's worth a try. Rytlock has done the impossible before. These ghosts have plagued my people for too long. I spend every day looking for ways to end it. If this works, it would be a boon for both Char and humans. True, it must be infuriating for humans, even those who aren't descended from Ascalonians. It's heartbreaking, especially when I'm forced to kill them. Yeah, all the more reason why this needs to work. Your help is not going unnoticed. I'd do just about anything for Rytlock or Rox. Looks like we got everything we need. That crown you put together is historic. It practically crackles with the weight of Ascalon's ancestors. If this works, we'll go down in history ourselves. Do you think it will? I mean, surely getting rid of all the ghosts can't be easy. You said it was easy. Getting the crown was no stroll in the pavilion. Why can't they just say park? And on the other side of the gate, we've got ghosts building up, just waiting for us to come through. I hope their essences can charge Sahathan. I guess we'll find
That
out.
should be everything we need to cleanse the foe fire.
How do you know this will work?
It'll work, because I said so.
You're on point, Brimstone.
Yes, sir.
I'll take the lead. I'm the commander of the pack. Yeah, I'm pretty important. I don't know what the challenges are, by the way. Don't leave the room. Allow the members to reach to. Avoid the statue. No, that's not gonna happen.
We don't know what's down there. Be ready for anything.
Frostbite
Could
and
happen
I
as
are
well,
ready
we'll
to
see.
stomp some ghosts.
I'm not really trying for them, but it's nice to know what they are. So maybe I can subconsciously try for them.
Time to do some real damage.
That'll do.
The tomb is just ahead. That's where we'll test the foe fire cleansing. It's a place of power.
I guess there's no turning back once we step through that arch, huh?
You prefer to go back to the Farrar, Cub.
No, sir.
That's actually good. Prevent the Ascalonian members from casting buffs on them. That's gonna be easy to do. So we'll probably at least get that one.
I hope this works.
For luck.
You used to do that when you were a cub. Come on, let's get this over with.
Something's happening. Those ghosts don't seem to like your sword very much.
They're gonna like it even less in a few minutes. Damn, they're possessing what's left of Baradin's statue.
Someone once told me nothing worth fighting for is ever easy.
Alright, so basically we're gonna go up here and beat the crap out of this coffin. And then at some point, I'm going to have to stop beating up the coffin and beat up ghosts until the sword is charged again, because you'll get a shield over. Also, while this is going on, these freaking spiritual flames are coming at me. Which are a pain in the ass, because they hurt really bad. And at some point, a mender will start its way over here.
Feel the fury.
And I have to kill the mender before it heals the statue. Which I will break.
I could outrun a centaur.
I need to kill them. Charge so often.
Ah, damn this one. Awesome pick it up this way. We'll just get momentum.
Rejoining the fight.
Those little orbs, which is what knocked me down on the they're really difficult to avoid. I guess it's so often still in charge, so I have to kill this mender.
Let's see how effective this is.
I feel good.
Ah, shit. Here, it's ridiculous. Make it stop. Oh my god, make it stop. Oh, see, and then I got hit by one of the orbs.
Feel the fury.
Rocks me up.
All better.
Alright, this is gonna get tricky. I wanna make sure I get this
Time to do
this
some real
fuel
damage.
and do something for this mender.
I feel good. Not enough endurance.
Damn it. The orb is just persistent.
We need to kill ghosts who charge so often.
Still going on two of them now. Thing. Yeah, that's right, get rocks. Don't hit me. I can pawn that orb off on rocks. Uh-oh.
I feel good.
Whoa. That was really close. That was really, really close. A lot closer than me.
Take that shield down.
I take the shield down, let's go. There we go. That orb's coming for me. It hit me. Always hits me. I thought the shield was down. The shield does not appear to be down. Thanks for nothing, Ridlock. Alright, now. This is quick. That's quick. No, don't hit me. It rocks. Alright, we did it. We got the one that you want. I'm stuck. Look at that. Yeah.
Ascalon, I free you from this curse. I have to go after it. Without it, we'll never end this war. Go!
I need to go after him.
The portal is closed. You can't.
But,
Stand down, soldier. You'll be fine. If anything, I'd be worried for the poor souls that get in his way. This is his mission, not yours.
Brimstone will be back, don't worry. He took a lot of ghosts with him. I noticed. He may not have ended the curse, but he had an effect, and he played a pivotal role. I'll come to your summit for that reason alone. Even after the cleansing failed? The cleansing's not over. Brimstone's dedication to his duty will bring him back. The least I can do is honor his commitment by attending the summit. That's good, thank you. You won't regret it. Well, I'm not sure about that, but I keep my word. I'll be there. I'll see you there, Emperor. Thank you. What just happened? It looked to me like that was a portal to the Mists. The Mists? I hope so. At least we know you can come back from the Mists. What was he thinking? He had to go after Sahathan. I suppose, at least now we have more hope that the sword might one day break the curse. I guess it's our only chance of getting rid of the ghost for good. My thoughts exactly. I just wish he hadn't gone alone. I agree. If only the portal hadn't closed so quickly. I suppose there's no way to find him. No, none. The mists are vast. Are you alright? I will be. My heart is still hammering. I just have to keep telling myself he'll be fine. He's been in bigger scrapes. Still, I know. I worry too. At least the Imperator has agreed to come to the summit. That's one consolation. Yes, his presence is important. The Char army is powerful. So, Flaunt hasn't backed out? What about Queen Jenna? Flaunt's waiting on Timy's device. Casimir's convinced the Queen to come. Darla Deville, what if they don't come? What if no one comes? I can't even think about how devastating that would be to Tyria. They must. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for Chapter 3 of Season 2 Living Story, Dragon's Reach Part 1. We'll be on Chapter 4, Dragon's Reach Part 2, next time. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.